everybody, What a Wiisdom here. We are back just a little bit after midnight here. We just did Mighty Morphosis with Thrillipede. The catch here, I know we've already done it with Excited Thrillipede. That was standard attack damage. For standard Thrillipede, who looks really cool in game, I decided we would just showcase supercharged damage. People were really wanting to see, Thrillipede, Buzzwing, Thrillipede, etc. So that's what we are doing. That said, I had to get him some cash. If you have forgotten the magic numbers, assuming you have the 10 wing sapphires, you got the max 20% discount, you're going to come in, your base upgrade's $26.40, full discounted price. Your path upgrade's $55.20, and then if you have to get base pass and soul gem, $11,360. But the main thing, I kind of negate the base upgrade, so if you have to get a path and the soul gem, you need $87.20. That's my nephew back. Anyway, $87.20 for the path and the soul gem, and then if you just have to do the second path per se, because you don't have to purchase a soul gem again, $55.20 is the magic numbers. That's what we needed to pick up Insistent Insect. I have to say though, I played around quite a bit. I just randomly pick levels now to kind of entertain myself, and I played around with Mighty Morphosis, and I tell you what, I've gotten pretty proficient with it. There's a chance like Thrillipede could be OP, because he can't take damage, and he can heal himself like a banshee with the soul gem. I don't know how well the, like against like nightmare mode type stuff, the sticky grenades would work, but I tell you what, there were several instances where I just would randomly get double the healing, from one butterfly. Then sometimes I would get it at the same spot, and it would give me, a single instance of plus 45, and then I would, pick it up even earlier, right after it spawns, basically, and I'd get 45 for 90. I had to switch to a, land vehicle, if you will, but I tell you, between, like, the cocoon and then the sticky grenades and the healing that comes with them from the soul gem, it's a pretty sweet little path now that I've put it into use. But that said, Insistent Insect here, we'll see what we think of it, maybe play around with it after the fact. But use insect swarms to hinder and damage your enemies. So let me slide over here to Thrillipede. There he is. Excellent. So we'll pick it up. Lies, we have Skylander Tutor. We can switch whenever we want to. That's one of the greatest things in Skylanders SuperChargers. So Gnawing Gnats is up first. Bug Bombs, that's our, keep in mind your primary attack, the grenade, 1726 box stock. Bug Bombs now cause a swarm of tiny insects to appear and do damage over time. Hitting targets again with a Bug Bomb will remove the swarm and cause extra damage. So, unfortunately, the downside on this one is you're still going to do 17 to 26. The slowness will last for 5 seconds. And then there's what I call tiny insects. They did 10 to 15. That's, standard and critical for 4 instances of damage. So obviously supercharged, we're going to be working with some different numbers, so it'll be a little bit more impressive. Let's back out of here. We were doing supercharged wise, 26 to 39 with a grenade. So let's check this out. Da-da-dun. Could we get a standard number here? You can't really see it, but you can see there 15, 15, 15, and I think the first 15 is coming right with the 26. Yeah, it was like 15 and 26 side by side, and then there's 3 more 15s, or in this case, you finally saw the critical of 23. So, for comparison purposes, 10 to 15, standard, 15 to 23 supercharged on your auxiliary damage. Plus, don't forget, it's easy to take it for granted here, but you have the slowness for roughly 5 seconds. So that is that. We come in now and we get nesting gnats for 17. I had to go to the dentist today. Nothing like just standard cleaning and x-rays, which I, for the life of me, don't know why we do x-rays all the time. My bill was like $250. I kid you, it was a cleaning and x-rays, and they do the x-rays once a year. And I don't know why. I don't know what they think is going to change. It's like, oh, it appears you have a tooth missing. Yeah, I think I would know that. Wow, your jaw's broken? I really don't make sense of what they're doing, but there's like this gnat. Like I saw the hygienist lady like swat at something, and then she kind of, I could tell you like wrinkled her nose up underneath her little mask, because they treat you like you're vermin. But then this gnat went in my ear, and I was like, trying to like get it, get my hand under her hands to get in my ear, But anyway, no one cares, nesting gnats. But that bill was ridiculous. I think they've gone up. I'm a crest kid. Use coal. Sometimes I alternate my toothpaste. I'll use one at work and one at home. And anyway, this is what happens when it's late. 1760. The damage over time caused by the swarming insects can stack up to 5 times, doubling its damage. Alright, so my notes here: additional bug bombs. 2x is 12 to 18. 3, 14 to 21. 4, 16 to 24. 5, 18 to 27. 6, 20 to 30, and still 4 times. So this is the complicated path too. And I don't know if I ever saw like the double throw doing anything on gnawing gnats ever. Again, it's been a while since we did that, but like that should in theory do more damage, and I don't know that it did. But anyway, keep in mind now we've got supercharged damage, so when we throw the first one, instead of the, what was it, 10 to 15, we were doing 15 to 23. And now we're going to be doing, 18 to 27. And then 21 to 32. 24 to 36. 27 to... Oh, we blew that one. 27 would be what? Let me think about that. Very tired. 41, I think. So 15 standard, 18, 21, 24. That was criticals there. 41, 27, 41. Can we go up 30? Yes, so 30 to 45. I'm not seeing anything bigger than 30 and 45. So this maxes out at 30 to 45 as opposed to standard 20 to 30. So nice little jump there. You get your 4 successive hits. Let's come in now and iron out the final upgrade here, which is insect. Wanted to say insistent, but it's insect epidemic for 2400. Targets affected by the damage over time, which that's going to be our, standard 10 to 15, 20 to 30. The supercharged maxes out at 30 to 45. That's what we're referencing here. So targets affected by damage over time from the swarm will explode, spreading the swarm to nearby enemies. This is something that you can't really showcase well here. But it's essentially, upon defeat, the slowness and residual damage from the primary attacks jumps to a nearby enemy. Let's see what else I wrote. And the explosion will be 40 to 60. So, we can't really defeat anything there, can we? Let's mosey on up this direction. I'm pretty sure I'm going to like the other path better. Interestingly, I don't remember what I had said with Excited Thrillipede, so let's see if we can phase this right.
Alright, time to see what you're made of. Take out.
Okay, so we didn't get the explosion there, but I'm confident in my research, previous research that is. Let's just stand here and spam this and look for an explosion. I don't know that I saw it. There was a ton of numbers. Again, I've already done all this as part of my deal. But, I think that might have been the 60. It's very difficult to see because of the, constant damage numbers flying around. And sometimes, I guess you have to be pretty close proximity to work, but you get the general feel for the thing, so... Last but not least, we don't have to buy this because we already did. That's the cool thing about Skylander Tutor. But Beautiflies the Soul Gem is pretty significant. When sticky grenades blow up, we haven't even showcased those here, but when sticky grenades blow up, they will release butterflies that heal you when caught. So, We can't do sticky grenades down this path. Right? Oh, that's right. Okay, geez. This is a new day. That's so cruddy. I spent all that time in those other chapters. I was initially recording before midnight, and obviously we've transitioned, so I guess we'll have a little extra cash on hand. I don't have any notes on that, but we don't have a way to do sticky grenades down this path, do we? Alright, let me come in here. Again, I'm very tired. Work is insanely busy. And like I said, I have to be there here in 6 hours. So,
well, the numbers speak for themselves.
oh, that's right. Okay, so you do have them standard. Alright. Da-da-da. That was a waste. I did run into this issue a lot, though. I'm trying to kill, like, the king champion. He's over here, like, chucking them at the treasure chest that's locked in chapter 1, you know? So that is something I have forewarned you of, but let's just go ahead and pick all this up now since I'm letting it despawn. So basically now we would have to... And you still only get the 2 of them. Plus 50? What? That's insane. Why is it plus 50 now? It was 48. Can we get 100 from this guy? 2 50s? Yes, we can. Weird. Okay. I tell you what. Yes, hello. Change upgrade path. Mighty Morphosis. Choose. Yes. Back. Okay. Let's plant these bad boys. We're gonna hold B.
Again. So happy to dance with you.
Alright. What are we gonna get from you? 48 or 50? 2 50s, really? Now let's try it here, where we're going to jump up and plant. Alright, so we were getting 48 last time, now we're getting 50s. 50? What is the flippin' occasion here? I don't know what's different. In the game, when I had the Shark Tank on, I was getting 45, so I just assumed, like, oh, hey, SuperCharged is doing something. But we clearly went from... Our first path tonight, Mighty Morphosis, we were getting 48 every time. 48, 48, 48, 48, 48 twice, 48 once, 48 twice, 48 once, 48 once, 48 twice, 2 times. 48 was our number. Now, it doesn't matter if I come in here and we jump up and do this path-specific sticky grenade, we're getting 50. If I, hold it down and we plant all 4 of them, which there's still only the 2 butterflies, mind you, but 50. I don't understand this mess at all. Well, this is why we play the game, ladies and gentlemen. So we've actually learned a little bit here in the SuperCharged Attack Damage. Not quite sure how to document it all, but and here's the kicker, though. In my spreadsheet, when we did this with Excited Thrillipede, we were getting 36. I don't know if it has something to do with the number of life Skylanders, or vehicles, or something cumulative quotient we've deduced somehow in the game's math and coding, but literally, Mighty Morphosis plus Soul Gem with Thrillipede, like 20 minutes ago, we get 48, right? When we did Excited Thrillipede, it was 36. Then we come in tonight, it's 48. Then I do Insistent Insect, and we get 50. I switch back to Mighty Morphosis, and we get 50. So, I don't know. And again, I do think, though, that... and there were times, where literally, when I was in the chapter, I could get the butterfly right here, and it would double up on me. And so that was something I found interesting. But again, 50 there. But the longer you let them go, which again they have like a runtime of roughly 15 seconds, the more likely you will be to collect a double reward for your health. So instead of getting 50 once, we should pick up 100. Well, anticlimactic. I never know what angle they're gonna like fly out at. Alright, so if we grab it there, it should be 36, 48, or 50, but check this out, he starts to go up and we get double 50s. So He's a healing machine. He's a tank because of this. This is just an insane attack. Whoops. Have to get more cash here. Oh, good. We'd already done that. But regardless of the complaints I have on Betterfly, the first one on Mighty Morphosis, I think that is the path to take, in my opinion. Obviously, if you've got Excited and this one, you just kind of pick and choose. But in my opinion, I'm thinking after playtime, Mighty Morphosis is pretty beastly. I can't make sense of a lot of this. I'm very tired. I'm kind of overworked and strung out. But let those butterflies go, or maybe you don't intend to and they just do, and you can still chase them down. Double your reward. And do you get 36, 48, or 50? I don't know. But apparently whatever we did now, we're getting 50. And so I'm going to actually come in next time I play. I'm going to check that and see what we're getting. And I don't know if it's like switching paths will grant you that or what. But anyway, we're getting 50 now, so I can't complain. It's an improvement, not a degradation. So all is good in the hood, I suppose. That said, I'm going to end this, see what's up with my nephew. I think he's working hard since he's got a snow day tomorrow, essentially. Here that's a day that we didn't use on, snow in the winter, so that's a free day for the kids and the teachers. But that said, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this installment of Skylanders Research. Once again, for comparison purposes, we have already done this with Excited Thrillipede. Standard attack damage numbers, not supercharged. Feel free to check that out. I'll keep my eyes on this. We'll kind of investigate it. I might throw down Shark Tank here in a second, or Stealth Stinger and Sunrunner, and see what kind of discrepancies, if any, I get, or if it stays at 50 on the healing now. But regardless, Beautiflies has continued to get more beautiful. Maybe next time I'll play, we'll get 60. Who knows? But that said, hope you're enjoying it. Again, a little bit more Skylanders research coming your way. We've also got a Sky Race action to go. Have a couple other ideas to kind of prolong the Skylander series till we get the next game. That said, I've got a lot of people asking me to do like, hey, what do you think will happen in Skylanders 6? So I will do that fairly soon. I would like to at least complete the Sky Racing first. Again, I'm kind of strapped for time. I know a lot of people do this for a living or whatever. I don't. If I did this for a living, I would be homeless. I wouldn't even have a van down by the river. And I would be lucky to have ramen noodles because I don't make jack doing this. So I kind of have to prioritize, like work actually will, get me money to pay for food. And this doesn't really do that. So I've got to be back to work here in a little bit. Again, this is kind of the busy season. I might have to step down to like one video a day. It'll just kind of depend. Problem with that is I've got like so many games I want to play, but nonetheless, don't want to ramble too much. That's more of a channel update. But rest assured, I've still got plenty of Skylanders action coming your way, so that's something you can take solace in. That said, SkylanderClub.com. Check it out. If you like what you see, sign up. I'd love to have you join us on the forum. If you would like to become a Scholar of Wiisdom, if you've always wanted a shout out in a video, you can now make that happen. All you need to do is leave a comment that says, I am a Scholar of Wiisdom. Please make it a new comment, not a reply. That way you maximize the chances for me to see it. If I ever don't see it, just continue to do it. And eventually I will catch it. Or just tweet at me or something, say, hey, idiot, you skipped over my comments, and I will get you added. That's it. Include what brought you to the channel or what you enjoy watching the most on the channel. So probably Skylanders for people watching this video. Never know, might not be. They might have come here for Stardew Valley or something. I do run contests from time to time, but when you leave your general I am a Scholar of Wiisdom comment, you can include, if you'd like to, when you started watching, whether it be a game or a year, sort of for bragging rights. I will include that. But I will put a brick in the wall of wisdom in my Wisdom Plays Minecraft series. It'll have your name, whatever you specify that to be. Again, your favorite thing I upload, how long you've been watching, all that good stuff. And I think it's a pretty cool idea. People that have participated seem to really enjoy it. And after 5 years, I finally came up with something that's a good way to recognize you for watching the channel. So take advantage of it. And again, information in the video description box. It's also currently my featured video if you want to check that out for a little more detail. Or you can watch some of it go down in Wisdom Plays Minecraft. But that said, I will quit rambling. I am really intrigued by all these discrepancies with the Beautiflies. And problem is I've got to get these rendered, uploaded, and get to bed so I can go to work early. But that said, hope you're enjoying. If anyone else has a snow day tomorrow, I hope you have a great snow day. Some of you might be getting out of school for all I know, or already out, so that's cool. But that said, I will catch you back here for more Skylanders SuperChargers action. So Thrillipede has not disappointed. He looks so good in the game, is my big deal. But like I said, Mighty Morphosis, actual, first-hand scene experience, I was actually pretty pleasantly surprised with it. So very prolific path in my opinion. That said, let me know which path you prefer for Thrillipede and why. If you've got Excited and Standard Thrillipede, which path will you assign to which character and why? That said, thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you back here for more Skylanders research.